Okay, so I have me the unique melody Asahi. This is a 12 PA 3-bone conductor driver IEM. It costs $8,300. You know if you have the money for it, okay? So this IEM, I quite like it. One of the more normal sounding high-end exotic IEMs. This one, I find the tuning of this to be quite pleasant. It's a bit more relaxed sort of tuning, bit more of that lower end energy. There's a little bit of treble sparkle, right? The bass is, I would consider the bass to be sort of this one chunk that just kind of comes in every time the note lands. It's not so much mid-bass focus, not so much sub-bass focus. It's just all kind of comes in together as one piece. You know, it's not super sharp in the punchiness. It's not super deep in the boominess or the lengthy decay. But it, like I said, it just has a nice sort of. I find it just a nice presence with each note, good impact, good weight. The mid-range, like I said, it's the vocals aren't as super forward. You don't get that huge penna gain effect. It's a bit more toned down, and that lower mids is where you get quite a bit of body, quite a bit of warmth in this IEM. It lends it towards being a little bit more of an intimate sounding vocal presenter. But that's not to say this is an intimate sounding IEM. It does sound actually fairly big. The soundstage is fairly good. The imaging is pretty nice. There is some nice sharpness to the treble, which lends some nice transient response, a nice transient energy that gives you a bit more of that pinpoint nature to the imaging. And as far as the treble goes, I didn't find it to be overly exaggerated in any way. You have a little bit of sparkle up top, a little bit of extension, but no major peaks, at least to my ears, at the songs I play on it. So yeah, I do quite like the Asahi. I think it does a little bit of everything. Good resolution, like I said, does a little bit of everything. Good mid-range resolution, good imaging, pretty good sound stage. Really nice, pleasant tuning. Of course, the question is it worth $8,300? And I think that's only a question if you or your wallet can answer.